we're out here together with nothing standing in our way. Can you feel the attraction? Feel the attraction. Can you feel it between us? This energy's inside us like electricity. Feel the love running through like electricity. Feel the love running through like electricity. Like electricity. Taking over your body, flowing through your mind. These feelings got me on fire. Don't ever leave it all behind. Can you feel the attraction? Feel the attraction. Can you feel it between us? This energy's inside us like electricity. Feel the love running through like electricity. Feel the love. Can you feel me? Ooh, can you feel me?
Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa.
What? What?
Yeah.
What?
It's that time. Oh, I meant, sorry, wrong song.
Oh, I was.
Oh, here it comes.
Distance nerding.
Sun's out, guns out.
This is the hat that I meant to wear to Collecticon. You see it?
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
For which I am.
you are now watching Distance Nerding.
He's young Phil.
And he's the Raider Ray. And
we're here
to nerd together.
Nerd together.
Yeah.
Nerd together.
Yeah.
Nerd
Yeah.
together. That's
Together.
what we're nerding together.
Yeah. Slow clap.
That could be misconstrued for something else.
That absolutely could, especially because this is an audio podcast.
Good evening, sir. How are
Good
you?
evening, sir. I'm great, man. How are you doing?
Fantastic. If you could only see the corner that I'm literally in right now to do this podcast, it's fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, you know what's great is your video looks decent right now.
That's good because I don't. Thank you. I'm glad. Shoot, I don't know.
You look great. You look awesome as always.
Oh, I thank you. Is it the unshaven face and the unkempt hair?
You have hair now?
I know, right? I can actually.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
look at
I know.
that, dude.
I've been lazy.
Yeah, just haven't been shaving it.
Yep.
Huh?
Bye, Jackie.
Couldn't find it.
No. He's
Sorry,
waving off the pitch.
He was
Waving off the
asking me a
pitch.
question.
Oh, I just thought I thought she was calling for the slider, and you want to throw the heat, and you were just waving her off.
No, actually, I invited her on. She didn't want to do the news tonight.
Oh, she waved you off.
She waved me off
Oh,
for
okay.
100%. Waved
Copy that.
me off. Was like, yeah, no, be gone with you, peasant. Well, guys,
That's great.
we're talking anything: pop culture, movie, music, food, wrestling, whatever it is you're nerding out on. We want to talk about it. Now, guys, you got to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Linktree, TikTok, wherever it is that social media exists. We are there. We are there.
Distance nerding.
Exactly. Now, guys, this week we've got the download. Is Aquaman jumping the shark to Minecraft?
Ooh.
Got some starting rumors.
We got the breakdown where we're talking about Moon Knight episode 3.
Yes, sir. But hold on. I got let's look at this. And right there.
But first,
I messed that up.
This is not our first show,
Let me get a
folks.
shout out.
This is not our first show.
I need to know my own sound cues and breakdowns and everything like that, and I'm just completely off, right? Guys, shout outs to Poddex. In fact, this episode is powered by Poddex. Poddex are a unique interview question and episode starting prompts in the palm of your hand. So whatever it is, whether you're a new podcaster or an existing broadcaster looking to grow your audience or get more engagement, you're going to want to go check out poddex.com. Guys, go to poddex.com and use the code nerding10 and you get 10% off anything that you get on poddex.com. It is a great site. Just great stuff overall.
It's actually how I met my wife.
It's through Poddex? That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, not true story, but I mean, hey.
It works on that. Yeah, no.
I threw you for a loop, didn't I? My bad.
You kind of did. Yeah, sorry. Sean Byberg saying, sorry, technical difficulties. Yes, because I don't know my own podcast. You know, it's not like I haven't done this 72 times before this, right?
Well, I mean, 71.
This is episode 72, and we've done multiple crossover episodes.
That's true. Yeah, right. Yeah. You got no excuse. Never mind.
Exactly. Yes, you are terrible. We'll try not to spoil Moonlight, man. Darren, over on Twitch. But I mean,
earmuffs.
Things. Yeah, we'll let you know before we do the episode review, so that way, if you want to, pause us or anything like that, you know what I mean. So heading back over here, guys.
Shout out to.
We have a shout out, but we know that the podcast is powered by Poddex, right?
Correct.
Well, we're wondering if the podcast is powered by Poddex.
Oh boy.
Then what is Young Phil normally powered by? Because I have no power in me right now.
Uh-oh.
Right? Ladies and gentlemen, I am powered by Dubby. Dubby is an emerging brand of energy drinks created to help focus, concentration, reaction time with no jitters or crash. It's obvious I haven't drank my Dubby yet, right? Dubby contains no Dubby contains no maltodextrins, no sugars, no fillers, no artificial colors or dyes. Guys, find out more about Dubby at www.dubby.gg and use the code nerding10 for 10% off. Darren, I noticed you said CBD. I do actually have some center.
Let's go. That stuff was good.
This is actually really good. I was gonna drink it earlier, but we got too close to the show, and center pretty much counteracts everything that Dubby does.
Really?
Well, because Dubby is an energy drink, and
yeah.
CB and center is meant more to like calm you down, right? So I'm actually probably gonna drink this before I go to bed. Right, but I'm gonna hop on some of this Dubby goodness now, guys. The flavor I'm doing tonight is the Galaxy Grenade, or what I like to call the Mexican Skittles in your mouth.
Mexican Skittles in your mouth.
Yeah, because it's watermelon, guava, and lime, which are very Latino flavors.
So son los Skittles.
Yeah. but it tastes like Skittles having sex in your mouth. So that's why.
Which, if you're not used to it, don't try it at home. But
Yeah.
don't knock it till you've tried it. Also,
Jackie said, and I'm assuming what she means is drinking CBD and energy drinks at the same time. That's what killed Elvis.
on the toilet.
On the toilet. Are peanut butter, bananas, and chocolate considered like opposites of each other?
Peanut butter, bananas, and chocolates.
That's
Oh my!
that's the kind of, and it was deep fried. The sandwich that he ate.
Huh? I mean, there's ways to go, and that's probably up there.
Cam calling me out. No, I don't have the shaker on me. I'm actually mixing it in a
Oh, it's a finger mix today.
not a finger mix either.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank God that was off camera.
Yeah, I know, right? Kids are watching here. Watch your language, Mickey. Oh no, my language is great. No, I am drinking it in a mason
jar.
It is, and the reason you judge me.
Tell me you're from Sacramento. Tell me you're from Sacramento.
Right, I know, right? No, actually, about a game stream or two ago. About a game stream or two ago, I mixed it in a mason jar, and it actually came out better than in the mixer. So
I think anything tastes better out of glass than out of plastic. Man. So I don't hate on that.
That is delicious. That is delicious and nutritious. Just
nutritious.
Yeah.
Not approved by the FDA.
Not approved by the FDA at all. So that all being said, guys, you know who our sponsors are. You know who we are. I think it is about time for the Geekend Update.
Whoa, you gave me an aneurysm.
I know, right? Guys, Powerhouse Comic-Con. Make sure to come and check us out at our next show, Powerhouse Comic-Con in Pleasanton, California, if you can make it out to California, because I know we got a couple of people watching from other states. So May 14th, powerhousecomiccon.com for tickets and info. Also, drop by the Distance Nerding booth and at the con itself, and you can get some free swag like stickers, and maybe we're going to give away a couple pops. And
oh, I'm sorry.
I was going to say cons. And then I caught myself and said pops. Cops is what I was going to say there.
Bad boys.
Yeah, what you gonna do? Yeah, we're going to be giving away a whole bunch of pops and stuff. So, guys, make sure you see us. Oh, yeah, and we have an epic photo shoot with Darren Chibi. We're going to be doing a Deadpool photo shoot. You know what, man? That's actually a good idea. I do have a bunch of Mickey stuff. Maybe I will do a Deadpool Mickey photo shoot.
Hey, Mickey.
Yeah.
You're so fine.
I know, right? Cam, we are going to be coming back to Boise next year. We've already been booked for both days.
I think I might join you guys for that one next year.
Hell yeah, dude. It was fun, man. It was a good time.
I'm going to get in trouble, but I'm going to go.
You know, maybe we all bring our wives with us next time.
Good call.
Right. Exactly. So, again, now that we've gotten all that kind of fun stuff out of the way, I think it's time for the download. It is download time. And again, because I'm so new at doing this, I didn't have my document up.
Check out the This Is Nerdington post for more news, all the trailers, reactions, and let us know what you're nerding out on this week. We got trailers for Thor, Love, and Thunder, which blew my mind. That was dope.
So good, dude.
We got Love, Death, and Robot Season 3, which I haven't even seen Season 1 or Season 2, so I should probably get on that.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about Love, Death, and Robots. Like, everybody always has good things to say about it. It's going to be another one of those shows that I'm upset with myself that I didn't watch earlier. So,
so you haven't watched either?
I haven't watched Love, Death, and Robots yet. I just started watching Demon Slayer because, you know, everybody at cons is always talking about how good it is.
Okay.
And I am hooked.
Really?
On Demon Slayer.
And how many seasons of that are there of that?
We're going to get to that here in a second. So,
excuse me, Brandon Lee there.
So, guys, Jurassic World Dominion got a new TV spot. Interview with the Vampire got a teaser, and that looked pretty dope.
I didn't see that.
Doctor Who got a new teaser, and the reason I said we're going to talk about that in a minute. Demon Slayer season 3 got an announcement trailer.
Wow, see, if I would have just read ahead, I would have seen that, huh?
I'm actually I'm in the middle of watching the Demon Slayer movie. It takes place right after season 1.
Okay.
And they broke on Hulu, they broke it up into a 12-part series so you can watch it like
The movie?
watch it all at once. Yeah, they broke
Okay.
the series. And it's called Mugen Train. It's dope, dude. Like so far I'm like two episodes in, and it's like I want to watch it in its entirety, but I mean I'm happy watching it the way I am.
Okay. And it's all of it's on Hulu?
Yeah, the whole series is on Hulu right now.
I have to check it out.
Season 2 is on Hulu right now too. Netflix has season 1, but they only have season 1. So
Okay. See, then I would have to skip around. All right, copy that.
yeah. Top Gun Maverick behind the scenes.
That looks so dope. I mean, just because I can watch that stuff, like I can watch National Geographic or like some of like the documentaries I have on Disney Plus. Like I'll nerd out on those for just hours at a time. So just watching like the behind the scenes on that movie blew my mind. It was dope.
Right. One thing, okay, so I'm noticing this right here. So Darren said Demon Slayer is super popular, but he hasn't seen it yet. And I'm the same way. I just started watching it this last weekend. And again, I'm upset I didn't start watching it sooner. It's a really good show. It starts off a little weird. I wasn't I wasn't super into it in the first episode because the voice actor at first, the guy who plays the main character, at first he kind of annoyed me, but then as the show went on, I was like, actually, this is really good.
I have that same effect on people.
I know, right? People hate my voice. I mean, just
Oh no, I just annoy people, and then they kind of go to love me, or they just tune me out.
Yeah,
which either works for me.
People just hate my voice in general.
What?
They hate my voice in general.
What?
They hate my voice.
What?
My voice is terrible.
What?
It's not that good.
What?
Say it again.
Say it again.
All right. Before we dive into anything else, I want to know what you thought about the Thor: Love and Thunder trailer.
Oh yeah, no, it was good. Sean, and by the way, Sean, what's funny is you're talking about Rising of the Shield. We just interviewed Jackie Lastra, who is a voice actor on that show. She plays Melty, and she's going to be on the show in a couple of weeks, actually.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm excited to have her on again. She was a fun interview at the show.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, but no, dude, Thor: Love and Thunder, man. I was not expecting for it to be that epic. Like I thought it was good, but it was just like it was super epic.
It was dope. I think I want to say it was Phoenix who had posted in the Nerdington Post about a picture speculating about what may or may not be missing from that screenshot.
Oh yeah.
And not that I don't deny any of the points that she made, but I was just tripping out on how freaking epic Korg looked. He wasn't wearing a Hawaiian shirt. He looked like a straight G. Like he was like ready for battle.
Dude, the training montage at the very beginning of the trailer, you see him like doing chains on like on that are like planetary chains, man.
Yeah. It was pretty. I was cool. I mean, obviously, I was already stoked for the movie, but just seeing that trailer and then the end, the way that last scene was crazy. It was cool. I liked it a lot.
Oh yeah, no, dude. When she shows up with that with the hammer, like Jane Foster is gonna be in full effect, and she's gonna be whooping ass, dude. It looks great.
The one thing, I mean, obviously they waited a really long time to release the trailer, but the one thing that I wish could have happened is having that trailer debuting in the theater while you're waiting to go see another movie. Like say it was for Doctor Strange, because I have a feeling it would have been cheers throughout the whole thing when they showed that last part with her with the hammer.
Oh yeah, no, I can't wait to see that trailer in a theater.
Oh, for sure,
it's gonna be great. Hopefully May 7th we'll see it.
Wait, what's May 7th?
May 7th. May 7th is when we get to hang out.
That's right.
Exactly.
We're gonna be together forever.
Mm-hmm. Forever. Yeah, no. Tell our wives that.
I can't wait. I cannot wait, dude.
It's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be a good time. And yeah, Darren, X-Men is gonna be in the MCU, and it's gonna be awesome because they're gonna do it right.
I have no doubt.
Mm-hmm. So we kind of went off on a tangent here, which we didn't do, but let's get into this newsy news. So first story up on the daily here, right?
Sometimes we do start with the bad news on this show.
Yeah.
Hours after Netflix reported a net loss in subscribers for the first time in a decade, stocks of the streaming platform dropped like it was Cowboy Bebop Season 2. So much.
I take offense to that because Cowboy Bebop was good.
And it was also dropped.
Yeah, it's true.
So much so that Netflix ended up losing over 54, careful, with billion with a B in
Billion with a B.
Overnight.
Yeah.
I didn't even get 5 hours of sleep, and I didn't lose $54, billion.
That's just terrible.
It marked one of the biggest single-day plummets in the history of the market. The stock, I'm not going to read that, sank throughout the day on Wednesday.
No end.
Sank throughout the day on Wednesday, losing some 35 points to close at $226.19 per share. That's crazy that's that high, even with that big of a drop.
Right. But I mean, like, it's insane the amount of money that they lost. 54 billion.
Unfathomable. Anything with a B, I mean, any dollar amount with a B is just incredible to me. But then there's 54 of them. That's insane.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of it is some of the stuff that they've been announcing. I know a lot of fans aren't happy with their latest announcement that they said.
The password change stuff.
Password stuff. So they're going to be like, cutting people's passwords off and all that kind of stuff. And like, you can't password share anymore, essentially, is what they're doing.
Careful, watch your money. The poor people are here.
Yeah, I know, right? That's the whole point, is that they're like trying to take it from all the poor people.
Yeah, exactly. All the familias that live all over the California, and they just share, and you have to kick somebody off so you can watch something.
So what you're saying is that I have to give my my parents have to go pay for their own, or
yeah,
I guess the way they're doing it is if they see that it's a different household, they just charge you more for it.
Okay.
But
I mean, is it
charge you like every other month? They're raising the price for Netflix. So I mean, like,
so is it basically like if they just see it, if it's coming up consistently from a different house in general?
It's basically they're checking your IP address is really what they're doing.
So then,
and it was all in one day, so that they lost 54 million in a single days.
Overnight, Darren. Overnight. That's insane.
Yeah.
So it would. I mean, maybe this is a technical question that neither one of us can answer, but would like VPN stuff, would that affect how that would work out for people?
I'm sure they're looking at a way to check people on their like using VPNs and stuff, because a lot of people use VPNs to get Netflix from like Canada because you can get other shows that you can't get in the US and stuff.
Yeah. I saw. I don't know where. I'm sure it was somewhere on Facebook, but I saw a post about how. Or maybe it was YouTube. Anyway, where they'll use a VPN to spoof their location, so they'll go to different countries because they wanted to watch like all the Spider-Man movies. So like we can't watch the Raimi ones here; they can watch them in other countries, and so they were watching all the different the trilogy and then the other two all in one on Netflix.
Well, so like HBO Max and Disney Plus, HBO Max and Hulu aren't in every country, right? So a lot of those shows that are on HBO Max and Hulu.
Disney Plus too. I think you're right.
Yeah, Disney Plus has a whole different thing, but I mean, like those two other ones, a lot of that stuff is on Netflix in other countries.
Right. Yeah.
So, like, if you have a Netflix subscription and you VPN to another country, then you can go and watch stuff that's on a different service.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, like, that's if you want to go the route of like changing your VPN and going to a different server like that.
Seems like a lot of work. I mean, I'm sure it's worth it, but it seems like a lot of work.
Yeah. It is a little bit of work. But yeah, moving on to the next one. I got to do this because
I knew. That's why I took the first one. I already knew.
Yep, because I got to do this. So it's blocks building time. Aquaman star Jason Momoa has landed his next big film project, Warner Brothers live action adaptation of the massively popular video game franchise Minecraft. The movie is set to be directed by Jared Hess, best known for his film Napoleon Dynamite and Nacho Libre. I need to know what character Jason Momoa is playing. If he's going to be playing like the main character. I don't know, because I don't play Minecraft, so I mean I don't know much about that. But I know like the dude in the blue shirt that's like on all the media stuff.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's who Momoa is playing.
Can I just tell you how stoked I am? I am not a Minecraft person either. I've never played a minute of it, but I know enough about it to know that everyone looks blocks. So this is going to be the only time where I could rival the physical looks of Jason Momoa. And damn it if I'm not excited.
I know that'll be fun. Darren, actually, we do know about the account sharing on Netflix and that they're charging extra. That's what we were talking about before. What wasn't it filmed? Okay, so Cam said, "Look up where Napoleon Dynamite was filmed." Wasn't it filmed outside of Boise? I know it was filmed in Idaho somewhere. I don't remember where. But we'll have him come back to us on that. So Mojang Studios, the Swedish video game developer behind Minecraft, will produce via Lydia Winters and Vu. I think
You got it.
is her
You
name.
got it.
Yeah. As of now, there's no build up, sis. No date when the new Minecraft movie will build its way into theaters, but Jason Momoa will next be seen in DC's Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Oh wait, I was going for this one. Thank you all. Thank you.
I got this one because I take personal offense. Is Jeff Bezos going to be the king of the lions? I'm the king of the lions, first of all.
You are the king of the lions.
The bidding war is coming close to an end for the live-action Voltron movie that is in the works, and Amazon Studios is currently in the lead to acquire the rights. Ross and Marshall Thurber, I got it this time, director of Dodgeball and Red Notice, is set to helm the film about the giant robot. Go ahead.
Oh man, I don't know how I feel about it, man. I mean, because the whole thing is like, I'm a big Voltron fan, right? And it's just kind of like it.
And if you're not, how can we be friends?
I know, right? Like Amazon, they're trying to get their hands on all the big, like the big movies and TV shows that they can get their hands on right now.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I just hope that if they land it and they get it, they do a better job than Netflix has done with their anime movies, because they've done a lot of live action anime stuff and it has not been the greatest. Death Note kind of pissed me off.
Here's the thing that strikes me as odd about Amazon, like shows in general. Like at first, like when I first think about them, I'm like, I can't think of. I would want someone else to pick it up. Like, is my first thought. Like, oh, Amazon's not going to do well. Then I start thinking about, oh wait, I like Jack Reacher. I like what was it? Download or Upload. Like I start thinking about the shows that are Amazon originals that I like. I'm like, wait a minute, they actually do kind of well. So maybe it's not. For some reason, I just have a block that their stuff isn't as good as like some of the Netflix or other content. But a lot of the stuff they release is actually pretty decent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's because I mean, again, there are shows on Amazon that I really like.
Right. Same.
Darren, so I'm gonna hop on this one really quick. So they don't actually murder mom and pops. Actually, most mom and pops actually sell on Amazon. Amazon does have an entire local market.
I've seen that. Yeah,
it's hard. Like their whole thing is they do a lot of market sharing for mom and pops. The other thing is they provide shipping for a lot of them too. So like, basically they'll. I know because I used to work on this side of Amazon. But what they do is like a mom and pop will say, I want to sell this product on Amazon. They'll sell it on Amazon, and then the delivery drivers bring boxes and they pack up the product for them.
That's dope.
It's dope. And
you're probably better off than you are on Etsy.
Yeah, it saves a lot of cost. There's a little bit of cost up front on it, and that's kind of like where like not everybody hops on that. But like like it ends up giving you more money over time.
That's cool. I was not aware about it. That's good to know.
Yeah.
Like I said, some of the stuff. I don't know if you're familiar with some of the stuff that's been going on with like the Etsy sellers and how all their fees and stuff. But people are getting killed with all the like the license fees and stuff. Like Angel, she hasn't done a lot of stuff on her personal shop, like her crafting and stuff. But she used to sell on Etsy and she got away from it. And she opened up a Shopify website because she was getting murdered with all the fees that for listing fees, selling fees, shipping, credit card. It was crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts. Darren. So I mean, that's a whole different monster. Barnes and Noble was more of a bigger book giant, and they got bought by Amazon because that was Amazon's direct competition for the longest time. Amazon made a better model. That's all it is.
Yeah, I mean they went with the times.
Yeah. I mean, Barnes and Noble. I heard rumors that they're coming back and they're doing kind of the same thing. They're doing like more online selling than anything.
They've had an online selling presence, have they not?
Somewhat, but they're pushing it more, is what it is.
Okay. I guess I mean, unless you're old of the age that went shopping at Barnes and Noble, you wouldn't necessarily think to check their website to see what they're selling.
Well, the whole thing was like Amazon was moving with the times, whereas Barnes and Noble, the issue that they had was they were kind of stuck on the brick and mortar thing, and was like, brick and mortar is where it's going to be. What ended up happening with that, like the big problem with that, was the pandemic is really what boosted Amazon like crazy.
Oh yeah,
and they kind of like a lot of the brick and mortars, just that's where everything like went to die because of that. Whoa, young Phil, get a DN shirt. Better have paid for that shirt. I did pay for the shirt.
Oh, I should have worn mine, but it was Suns Out, Guns Out.
I know, right? Look at that. Look at them guns. Look at them guns.
What?
Look at them guns.
What?
Look at them.
Nobody look. Nobody look.
Look at them guns.
What the?
Oh, wait, you want to see this one? You want to see that one? So, getting back on track, we have a Lionopsis.
A Lionopsis.
Voltron is based on the Japanese. Oh, okay, this confirms what I wasn't sure about that last episode I was on. Voltron is based on the Japanese sci-fi series that became the 80s syndicated show Voltron, Defender of the Universe, which follows 5 young pilots in a battalion named the Robot Lions. That was smart. Which are vehicles that join together to form a mega robot known as Voltron. No date when Voltron will form feet and legs to stand on. To Amazon Prime Video.
All right.
It's crazy how to think about how simplified some of the explanations for things were that we just take for granted when we're kids, and you read it as an adult and like, okay, well, of course they're going to be robot lions.
Right. Well, my lions are robots.
Yeah, no, they're not just regular lions. They're not just regular robots. They're robot lions.
What does Wade say? He goes, fun fact, 5 mini robots come together to make a giant super robot.
Robot lions.
All right. Well, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next one here.
That was a nifty transition we had, wasn't it?
Yeah, I know, right? Say or Sayville. Oh no, okay, I messed that up. Say or Sayville.
Ville.
Now say Orville.
Orville.
Cool Whip.
Ooh, that was a drawn out one.
That was no. Okay, yeah. Seth MacFarlane.
Let's do it again. We'll get it right. Let's do it again.
All right. Say or.
Oh, I screwed up the knockdown joke.
James, it's okay. Don't murder us later.
He's in the jet. He's not even listening to this.
Yeah, I know, right? No, that's the thing. He's on the jet and he's on his way to the studio, so he might hurt us.
He's gonna slap with some whip.
With some cool whip. Seth MacFarlane's The Orville series has been a ton of fun to watch over the course of 2 seasons. And after a long break, season 3 is finally coming to Hulu this summer. I'm actually really excited about this because season 2 left on a cliffhanger, and I was like, I need more Orville. It's such a good show. Because the Orville is like the Orville and Discovery came out at the same time, and I remember everybody was like just talking about how bad Star Trek Discovery was. But like the Orville was everything in a Star Trek series that you wanted it to be.
Yeah. I only saw season 1, but I enjoyed the heck out of it. It was really cool.
Yeah. Season 2 was good, man. As of now, there are no plans for a 4th season. It's also reported that the cast of the show was released back in August when their options expired, which means they won't be keeping their time open to come back. They're off taking jobs to do other things, and that's what MacFarlane is also doing. So apparently MacFarlane has been focusing his attention on other projects that he has in development under his huge deal with NBC Universal.
So back in the day, I think that's what they would call the show going on hiatus. And then sometimes they came back and sometimes they didn't.
Yeah, it would do good. It would do bad. You'd never know.
Hello there.
So, I mean,
Why?
Those projects include the upcoming Peacock series Ted, where he
You know
will
that was a thing.
role as Ted. I didn't either. Where he will reprise his role as Ted. He's also developing a series adaptation of the time travel love story, All Our Wrongdoings, a World War II limited series titled "The Winds of War" and more. So I mean, he's got a bunch of stuff that's happening right now, man.
Is it the Winds of War and more, or is it the Winds of War
No, the Winds of War, space,
and more things?
and more stuff, and he's doing more stuff.
I kind of want to see the Winds of War and more, though. I think I'd watch that.
The Winds of War and more. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a show that we wanna go watch right now. Guys, season 3 and maybe the final voyage of the Orville will debut on Hulu June 2nd. So it's coming up.
Okay. There was a Wilhelm scream just waiting to be said when you said the
It was
final.
It was the button was right there, and I was on the wrong page. So
Here we are.
now, guys, speaking of Ted, Seth MacFarlane's series Ted is moving forward at Peacock with 3 new cast members. In addition to creating, directing, executive producing, and co-show running the series, MacFarlane is returning to voice the lascivious teddy bear from his 2 Ted films. He will be joined by Gloria Wingham from The Punisher and 13 Reasons Why, Max Burkholder from Parenthood, and frequent MacFarlane collaborator Scott Grimes, who's actually going to be in Oppenheimer, and he's been in the Orville.
Okay.
Yeah. Now I'm excited.
I'll watch this.
I love Ted as a character, dude.
Yes, absolutely. Because he's like everyone had their own stuffed animal, and then at a certain point you jump that shark where you start saying and doing inappropriate, maybe not doing inappropriate things, but saying inappropriate things to that stuffed animal. So I feel like it hit the sweet spot right there.
Yeah, that's right. So Orville season 3. So Jester G Man over on YouTube said, funny guy humor, always classic. I do love the Orville. Season 3 was originally supposed to be back in March, but I think it's in June now, right? Yeah, so June 2nd is when that's coming out. It was originally supposed to be in March, but it got pushed back because of COVID.
As everything did.
Right. So yeah, I mean, the going back to what we were saying is like, Ted is I love that character in general. He's like so raunchy and dirty and just it's super funny.
Everything I look for in a woman.
Yeah. What is it? He goes, nothing is more powerful than a child's wish, except for an Apache helicopter. An Apache helicopter has miniguns and missiles.
Missiles.
Well, he was a British dude, so I mean, that's
I know. I was. It's okay.
So we do have a Tedopsis.
What?
Wait, hold on.
What?
Tedopsis.
What?
Tedopsis.
What?
Tedopsis.
What?
A Tedopsis.
What?
A Tedopsis.
What?
Damn it.
If you smell.
Okay. In the series, it's 1993, and Ted the Bear's moment of fame has passed, leaving him living with his best friend, 16-year-old John Bennett, who lives in working class Boston class Boston home with his parents and cousin.
There it is.
Ted may not be the best influence on John, but when it comes right down to it, Ted's willing to go out on a limb to help his friend and his family. So there's no set date for when Ted will come alive on Peacock.
It's alive. In Toss a Coin to Your Witcher news, The Witcher Season 3 has added four new members to the cast, which includes Robbie Amell from Upload, which, by the way, if you have not watched that show, I highly recommend it. It's awesome.
And Robbie Amell is Stephen Amell's younger brother. Stephen Amell is from Arrow.
Arrow, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Menjera Zhang from Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, Hugh Skinner from Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again, and Chriselle Elwyn from Half Bad. Robbie Amell, younger brother of Stephen Amell and previously spoiled by young Phil, and also starring the CW's Flash as part of Firestorm, who will be in the show. Amell will take on the role of Gallatin. A born fighter, Gallatin leads an army of guerrilla. Oh God, help me with that. A guerrilla of Scoia'tael.
Gallatin.
Huh?
His name is Gallatin.
Gallatin. No, that's easy. Gallatin Valley in Bozeman. I can get. That's fine. It was the leads an army of guerrilla Scoia'tael. How's that sound?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Scoia'tael.
Okay. Oh, let's take it from the top. Mel will take on the role of Gallatin, a born fighter. Gallatin leads an army of guerrilla Scoia'tael, fighting on behalf of Nilfgaard. Unafraid to speak his truth, Gallatin's loyalty to his people ultimately leads him on a collision course with Francesca Overpower.
Oh yeah. Okay. That's gonna be interesting.
That's it. Yeah, I mean, whenever you can, I mean, because I'm not real versed in the lore of all the Witcher books and stuff, but I know it's vast. So I mean, anytime they add something new, I kind of defer to other folks that like read the books and even play the games where they can, if there's someone that exists in that lore already, or if it's just created for the Netflix show, because I don't know.
Gotcha. Hey Darren, yeah, man, we'll see you if we're still on. We'll see you back on stream again.
See you, Darren.
We'll be here hopefully.
Toss a coin, Opsis.
We got to toss a coin, Opsis.
I like my toss a coin, Opsis.
Toss a coin, Opsis.
Wow, really? Wow, I thought we were friends.
Toss a coin, Opsis.
Toss a coin, Opsis.
It really pisses me off to no end.
As monarchs, mages, and beasts from the continent compete to capture her, Geralt takes Ciri of Sintra into hiding. Determined to protect his newly reunited family against those who threaten to destroy it, and entrusted with Ciri's magical training, Yennefer leads them to the protected fortress of Ertuza, where she hopes to discover more about the girl's untapped powers. Instead, they discover they've landed in the battlefield of political corruption, of course, dark magic, and treachery. They must fight back, put everything on the line, or risk losing each other forever. No date.
Forever. No
date options for kissing Henry Cavill softly on the mouth as Thick does for season 3 of The Witcher on Netflix.
Yeah, I have something for this. There we go. Okay. Just kiss Henry Cavill
just
softly
for everyone on the video stream. Okay, that's enough.
For all you audio people out there,
you missed it.
There we go. Speaking of kissing softly on the mouth, how about kissing Warner Brothers Discovery on the mouth?
That's a lot of mouths.
Yeah. Warner Brothers Discovery. Why did you say that name?
That's my parent company.
That's my parent company. Why did you say that name?
Why did you name it Discovery?
Warner Brothers Discovery thinks that Superman needs to be revitalized after being left to languish. And those are strong words from Warner Brothers Discovery, saying that they got left out like to dry, right?
It is, but it's also putting it mildly.
It kind of is. A Variety report indicates that there's going to be some moving and shuffling around at DC Comics. Is Warner Brothers Discovery looking to revamp the DCEU? Do they need a Kevin Feige? Who would you grab to do it? Honestly, who would you grab to do?
I don't know. I'm moving and shuffling.
You're moving the shuffling?
I'm moving and shuffling.
Oh, you move. Oh, there you go. Look at that. Hold on. Wait, I'm on the wrong side. Oh, wait. Oh my God. Yeah. Agent Double A's in the building.
He is also moving and shuffling.
What up, man?
Shaking.
What's up, Double A?
I tried to change my name to your favorite caster's favorite caster, but I couldn't fit it all on the screen.
Your favorite caster's favorite caster. I mean, that would work.
It's anybody that listens to rap knows what that means. So
yeah. Mm-hmm. Your favorite rapper's favorite rapper.
Exactly. Made famous by Redman.
Yeah.
And Merge is better than your favorite rapper.
Well, I haven't been listening, so get me caught up.
It's funny. You came in right at the end of a story. We were just talking about how Superman, Warner Brothers Discovery wants to revamp Superman again. But the whole thing is they're looking for a Kevin Feige. Like they want DC to have.
That makes
And
sense.
Double A, let's be honest, he's burying the lead. I was moving and shuffling. So that's really what was going on.
He was moving and shuffling, and I mean, we had the music on. Okay.
Oh,
Actually, no, I've got better music for this. You ready, Ray? I'm gonna highlight you here. All right.
Oh God! Don't ever do that again.
Aaron like, hates me right now. Look at
damn it.
I mean, I could have gone with this, but I just thought it would be too easy.
You guys are gonna get sued.
Aaron, you're on the podcast by yourself.
Yep.
Just had to carry the show now.
As if he doesn't already carry the show when he's on.
Oh, thank you,
Beautiful
sir.
thing.
There you go. So we're gonna move into the next story here.
What do we got?
In more blue suit DC news, did Warner Brothers Discovery discover a new Victoria Cord? 2 weeks ago, actress Sharon Stone was in talks to play the role of the villain in DC's Blue Beetle movie. The Wrap brings word that Academy Award winner Susan Sarandon has been tapped for the part of Victoria Cord instead. It's unclear why talks with Stone fell through, but sources say that it might have been because she was wearing a certain dress and nothing under. Also, Sarandon has officially closed a deal to appear in the film, according to the trade. Though the Victoria Cord name certainly has DC fans raising their eyebrows about the potential for a Ted Cord appearance, Cord being the second Blue Beetle prior to Jamie Reyes, which I only know this information because of you, Phil, because you say
that's actually the opposite. So Ted Cord is the original Blue Beetle, and Jaime Reyes is the second Blue Beetle.
See, typo. That's you call a typo in the copy.
Yeah.
The character is an original creation for the film and not found in the pages of DC Comics, so don't go looking. Warner Bros. Discovery, DC's Blue Beetle is currently set to take flight in theaters on August 18th, 2023.
That was a mouthful, man. No, I've said it in the past. Ted Cord is the original Blue Beetle. Ted Cord as a character is basically another rich dude that makes a suit.
The only thing I know of them is when I played Injustice. That's the only.
Exactly.
Blue Beetle, that version of the Blue Beetle that you have in that game is the Jaime Reyes one. That's the one that's going to be in the movie. Because, he's Jaime. Because he's a more interesting character. Ted Cord is just another rich dude.
Tony Stark.
He's another Tony Stark, basically, right? Like you have that story over and over again, especially in DC. You have multiple characters that have that backstory.
Okay, right? But Susan Sarandon, dude, she's like 79 years old.
Well, Ted Cord,
so that she's not 80.
I mean, she's knocking on death's door for sure. She's no Helen Mirren.
Oh God, it's the whole thing with that is with Jaime Reyes. If you're going with Jaime Reyes and you're going with him as a teenager, at this point, Ted Cord is old, and that's why he passes.
So Susan Sarandon. So
that's what I'm saying. So Susan Sarandon playing his wife, and apparently she's supposed to be the villain. So I wonder if they're gonna do a different take on Ted Cord and Cord Industries.
Well, how old is Ted Cord then?
Probably like same age as her.
It's been a long time since they cut his cord.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Can I just say that I'm really disappointed that I got no feedback on the whole callback, the Susan Sharon Stone dress thing from Basic Instinct? I got nothing.
It was pretty bad, actually.
Yeah,
it was poorly executed.
Sure it was.
It was poorly executed.
It was terrible. It wasn't in the copy. I ad-libbed that one for sure.
Yeah, no, he did. I was like, this is not. Well, the show's not scripted, anyways. But I mean,
James is like, abort.
Stop talking about Sharon Stone being in it. She's not naked.
Nice beaver.
Oh God.
Thanks,
my God.
Got
Stop talking about Aaron's beaver.
Oh, thank you. I just had it stuffed. Movie is so underrated.
Absolutely.
What was that? Was the second or third one? I don't remember.
Yeah, I think it was the second one.
Oh man.
We are the worst. We are the most terrible people in existence. We are going to move on to the next story. When there's something strange in the gaming world,
who are you going to call?
Who you going to call?
Did James write this?
Yes, he did.
Absolutely
Damn it,
not.
James.
No, this is ad lib. It's not.
Oh,
This is
okay.
not written at all. Okay. As part of today's MetaQuest Gaming Showcase, it was revealed that a virtual reality title set within the world of the Ghostbusters is now in development. The game, which is aptly titled Ghostbusters VR.
Wow, that's a
I know,
stretch.
so creative, right? I mean,
That's
that's
like the Voltron
the
lore.
most creative. I know,
Robot
right?
Lions.
Robot Lions. We are part of the Robot Lion Corps. Ghostbusters VR hasn't offered up many other details at this point in time, but the teaser trailer looks quite promising.
I'm in. Just the thought of that. That sounds really cool. I'd be in on that.
Yeah, no, I'm sold. Because I got one for Christmas, and I'm wanting something like this. It's got to be fun.
Ghostbuster?
Hopefully, it's not like Resident Evil, and like they take like the kid out of it. You know what I mean? Like they
yeah.
bring me back to my childhood, immerse me in that world of original Ghostbusters. That's what I want.
Yeah, I'd be all for it. And I think we got more coming up here. So this isn't the first Ghostbusters game that has been announced in 2022. Just a few short weeks ago, I think it's Ilphonic is the name of the company, announced Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed, which is a new asymmetrical multiplayer game in a general sense. Both Ghostbusters VR and Spirits Unleashed seem pretty similar to one another. So it'll be curious to see how they like stand side by side once they're both released. Like you know how they kind of play. Like I'm hoping it's not just like a VR version of the same game. Like I'm hoping it's something that's completely different.
Question.
Yes.
What exactly is an asymmetrical multiplayer game?
I'm glad you asked that, Raider Ray, because as though I am Gen X, I guess I'm the resident boomer. I don't know what that means, and I was about to ask that.
Nice. We might be pretty close to the same age.
Yeah. You gentlemen are in your late 40s. It's okay.
F you, 42.
Oh man, I know the gray hair says late 40s, but
he's like, oh god, man, you just low blow.
Taking it back to 79 for me.
James said, I take no responsibility for that joke. No, so asymmetrical. You should know what asymmetrical warfare is, man.
I know Okay.
Yeah, asymmetrical basically means that it's uneven, right? So like the idea being that
I know what the definition of ace, but what does that mean in video game
multiplayer?
play?
Yeah.
So two game examples I can give you. There was a Predator game that came out.
The Friday the 13th game.
The Jason game is another one I can give you an example of. Left 4 Dead, which is probably one of the games that more people are more familiar with, is asymmetrical warfare. The idea is that depending on where you land, you either are you're either a part of the Ghostbusters or you're one of the ghosts.
Aha.
I'll slime you. I don't care. I'll slime you.
It's not the worst thing I've done to people.
I know,
Slime
right?
them?
Aaron is known for sliming people.
That's got first date written all over it.
I was gonna say Candace isn't on the stream right now, is she?
No, she is not.
Okay, so she didn't hear that joke. Great.
Yeah.
Also, she didn't hear me reference the first date either, so that's good. I'm good.
Just we want to make sure that we're classy in front of the doctors. Really,
yes, please.
we are learned doctors in this household.
We are learned doctors. Oh God. So we do have an Egon Venkman Ray Winston synopsis.
Still not a
what
thing.
now? What?
Yeah. James wrote that.
What?
Still not a thing.
What?
An Egon Venkman Ray Winston synopsis.
What?
A Egon Venkman Ray Winston synopsis.
What?
Say it faster.
Egon Venkman Ray.
What?
Yeah, no, say that 5 times fast. I think you just did.
What? What?
All right.
Oh my God.
Strap. Help me now. This guy, he's so bad. All right. Strap on your proton packs and MetaQuest 2 and step into the world of Ghostbusters in an immersive virtual reality. Run your Ghostbusters HQ in a new city, San Francisco, and solve, of course it's in San Francisco, and solve a deep mystery across a new chapter in the Ghostbusters universe. Track, blast, and trap ghosts in gripping encounters by wielding iconic equipment. Hold on. Wielding iconic equipment. Go it alone, or as a team, with up to 3 friends in co-op. In an extensive and engrossing campaign. Continue the Ghostbusters legacy. protect the city from the fiendish ghosts, and experience all the humor and frights from the beloved franchise. All right. No date on when there will be something
That goddamn button.
in your neighborhood or your MetaQuest VR.
Oh my god.
What? If you smell what the Rock is cooking.
Also, I'm pulling my boomer card and FU. It's still an Oculus to me. It's an Oculus Quest. I'm not doing. I refuse MetaQuest.
Okay, so
I agree.
I was unaware that they changed the name, and obviously now it makes sense because Facebook owns it, and and they're doing Meta everything now. But still, like I was like, what's the MetaQuest? I've never heard that one.
It's kind of interesting. They're really meta, but they're also virtual. So I don't know what that is, but
right.
Also, San Francisco has nothing to do with any movie or anything Ghostbusters. Why are we picking that setting?
Well, so I have noticed what they're trying to do is expand more on Ghost Corps, which is supposed to be like the international Ghostbusters organization that Winston is supposed to be starting up.
Oh, gotcha.
I don't want to see one in New Orleans, but that's just me.
Oh yeah, New Orleans would be, but I mean, like San Francisco is also known for a lot of like like ghosts and stuff like that too. So I mean, there's a lot of that in San Francisco.
Okay, all right, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
The ghosts of the San Francisco Giants pass.
Wow, shots fired.
You and your weak ass Dodgers can get out of here with that, okay?
It's sports ball talk and distance nerding.
Okay, that's.
Philippe got in trouble.
Also, she was trying to charge her phone, but didn't realize she was about to pull my ring light out.
Wow,
whoa! I don't.
That's an interesting reference. I mean, hey, what you guys do in your bedroom's your business. Jeez.
Yeah, I don't need to. We don't need to be talking about lights and rings and cords and pulling things. Just save that for the wedding night, buddy.
Pull my ring light.
Also, Philippe, I don't know if you mentioned this already, but the side profile, very manicured looking.
So pretty.
Look at that. It's like a perfect transition. It's like a perfect transition from the fade to the beard. I'm digging it.
Wait, don't do that because I can see your business. Don't do that.
No, I was gonna say my barber is amazing. This is what I get every time I get a haircut.
Look at that. That's sexy.
Was this the quarterly haircut or what's going on?
Every 2 weeks. Yeah.
Hey.
He has to try out all the new hairstyles now so she can say that's the one you have for the wedding.
Does he show up to the barber and go to the?
I'm planning
what
on
did I do last week? 32.
It's
233.
You know what's funny is my mom actually. Well, I saw my mom on Tuesday. She unfortunately I had to go to a funeral, but like my mom sees me and she looks at me and she goes, "Is that what you're gonna be? How you're gonna have your beard for the wedding?" And I was like, "Well, yeah." She goes, "Yeah, good. Keep it that way."
Oh yeah, see, mom approves.
My mom. Yeah, did you tread lightly when she asked that question? Like, did you not know how to respond? Yes.
Perhaps.
Slob kebab.
I mean, I'm not attached to it. I'm not married to it.
God, you guys, it's terrible. Hold on, wait a minute. Stop it! All right. Actually, I will give you this. You gonna hop on?
Oh, are we getting someone else?
Jackie said no, but you are terrible at running the board. She's gonna take over the soundboard.
She is terrible, or you are terrible at running the board.
Someone's terrible.
Headphones on direct then. All right, so guys, that was it for the news and everything like that. But we do have some rumors.
What do we got for I love rumors.
Rumors. All right, so let's start with this.
But first,
oh, sorry, wrong one.
Oh boy.
There we go. Actually, I want to see Ray. Let's get it. Get it. All right, get it. All right, guys, we got rumors. So let me actually, I'm having too much damn fun, and I'm not changing the stuff that I need.
I'll get this one.
All right, go for it.
In Disneyland rumors, the Paradise Pier Hotel is to receive a Toy Story retheme. Paradise Pier was originally the Emerald Hotel of Anaheim, which was owned by a third party not affiliated with Disney. Disney eventually purchased the hotel in 1995 and renamed it Paradise Pier in 2001 with the opening of Disney's California Adventure Park. Paradise Pier Hotel is one of 3 on-site hotels owned by Disney. You got the Disneyland Hotel in the California Grand Californian. As the other two. Okay. The Diz Insider reports that Disney cast members at the Paradise Pier Hotel at Disneyland Resort have been informed that the hotel will be rethemed to the iconic Toy Story franchise. Rumors of the retheme have been around for months since concept art showing the hotel rethemed with Toy Story decorations leaked on the internet back in March. Disney has not officially confirmed the plans with any news sources, but I'd be stoked to see it.
Yeah, I know.
Shut up and take my money.
There we go.
You don't know how I feel about that.
What's funny is I've not stayed as big of a Disney fan as I am, and I have a Disney tattoo castle right here on my chest. Mm-hmm. I have not stayed at any of the Disney properties. I've stayed on property in Florida.
Is it because you don't want to take a second mortgage out on your home to pay for it?
Correct.
Yeah.
But the addendum to that is if I were, it would be at the Paradise Pier because that one is by far the most affordable of the 3 hotels.
Grand California gives you early access too, right? Because it's on.
Yeah. You get the magic what hour or whatever it's called, the magic. I don't know what the heck it's called, but yeah, you get as long as you're staying on property, you get an extra hour entry. But that one is fairly reasonably priced. The only other alternative is like when during Dapper Days, which is twice a year, they as part of the Dapper Day Expo, you can use a coupon code or a discount code, and you actually get really good rates for that as well. So we've considered doing that because we used to be avid Dapper Day participants where we'd go to both of them and we'd dress up and do the whole 9 and go for the weekend. So we had considered, there you go, Extra Magic Hour. Thank you, Cam. We had considered staying on property specifically for Dapper Day because we would, instead of driving back from Palmdale, which is about 2 hours away, we would just stay close by so that we can do our whatever wardrobe changes because walking around the parks in hard shoes is not that fun, or slacks and a tie and maybe a bow tie and suspenders. I'll share some of the pictures in the Disney post after the show, but trust me, it's not fun because there's one in April and one I think in October, and it's still hot in Anaheim around that time.
You got to get better shoes, man. So I can tell you my
you gotta get better shoes.
I'm saying I have some outdoor dress shoes, and they have like gum bottoms on the bottom, so it doesn't.
Someone had
he degraded your shoe collection.
Like, there was
in one flow. He was like, "Your shoes suck."
Stop wearing Skechers dress shoes.
It really pisses me off to no end.
I actually have been meaning to buy some. There's some Cole Haan ones that look like dress shoes, but they're like athletic shoe soles, and from what I've heard, they're comfortable as heck.
Yeah,
I'm
kind of like early.
I know.
These are our new con shoes.
I wish I could have some, but I mean,
I
live in Southern California, so
yeah, they are distance nerding colored. It's adorable, isn't it?
I'm such a football snob, but also Chargers colors. I'm like,
I mean, I'm a Niner fan, but you're Raider Ray, so I mean, you know.
And we all know real men do wear black.
Oh, God.
They also run off to Vegas and leave all their fans everywhere.
Hey, I'm still here.
And the A's too. The A's
really pisses me off to no end.
Dude, you don't understand how polarizing that whole thing is among Raider fans that because there's people that have been in Oakland their whole lives that just refuse, and there's other ones like, okay, I'll just go wherever.
Yep.
Well, I derailed that. Okay.
We're talking about sports.
Yeah.
We don't talk about sports on this show.
Nerds and jocks. How dare you?
Whole bunch of nerds. Actually, you know what's funny is the next story has a lot to do with Aaron's shirt. So there's a new Lego game that got leaked for PS4.
That's a dope shirt, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah. So a new Lego game for PS4 and PS5 is leaked. Lego Builder's Journey first debuted back in 2019, but only via Apple Arcade. In 2021, it came back to Nintendo Switch, PC, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X and S. And now it looks like it might be coming to PS4 and PS5. So again, that's a rumor. You know, what's funny is I forgot to do our entire little thing here. So you actually go back to the last...
Ray has his hand raised.
Oh yeah, go for it, man.
I mean, do we have a Lego opsis on what Builder's Journey is?
No, we don't.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. Moving on.
You look so disappointed.
I'm curious. I have.
The look on his face was, that's fine.
I
I forgot to do this. So tacos on the table, guys. Toys on the pier.
yeah, I was like, we skipped over that one completely.
I
Oh
know.
yeah, we did
had to go
Toys on
back.
the Pier.
Do you
I'm
guys think that they're going to be retheming the entire pier? Because I think it makes sense because a lot of the rides on Paradise Pier are already Toy Story themed.
Well, that's the thing. It wasn't Paradise Pier. It was God, what the hell was it? The point is, it wasn't themed to that, and then they changed it. So when they did their credit coaster, they changed the whole pier altogether. So it was
Paradise Pier at first, and then they changed it to Pixar Pier.
Thank
Whoa,
you.
who is-
I had it
who-
wrong.
whoa,
Thank you very
whoa.
much, Jackie.
whoa,
Right,
who the hell was that?
She doesn't want to be on camera. Just leave her alone.
She's the chick in the chair.
Which is great. She's going to be on the podcast, so it's like.
Yeah. Thank you, Jackie, because she fixed me.
I'm indifferent with this whole thing because I'm super bitter about Toy Story. So,
Are you bitter about tacos?
no, everybody loves tacos.
That's
I
damn
just
right.
Except for Bird.
It really pisses me off to no end.
I refuse to watch the fourth one. We've talked about it on the show before. The third Toy Story was hands down one of the best ways to end any trilogy story of any movie ever.
Yeah.
And it wrapped up that trilogy absolutely perfect. It was really one of the most perfect movies, especially at the end of a trilogy. And then for them to just release a number 4, I'm like, fuck them.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with you because you're 100%. Everything you said is right.
Yeah.
And that was the same, my same thought process when 4 came out. And I bit the bullet and watched it. And I was like, God damn it. God dang it. I did not want to like this. And I actually liked it.
Nope,
The thing is, what they did with that, with going with the fourth, is they're kind of jumping into a new, like, it's almost like rebooting it, but not erasing the past.
No, I know why they're doing it, and it's because it's Disney and they want money.
Exactly. But I mean, the good thing about Lasseter and everybody
They got
over
mine.
at Pixar, well, that's what I'm saying is like the good thing about Pixar and about John Lasseter and everybody over at Pixar is he's really big on they're not going to release something unless the story is good.
He's also big on the other stuff, but I mean, okay.
But I mean, Pixar's been, they're
allegedly.
Pixar has always been about they make sure that whatever movies they put out like if it's a sequel, it has to be as good as the last one, with one exception, Cars 2.
Yeah, that was rough.
That
Cars
was
a tough
hard.
time.
That was hard.
Right, but Cars 3 brought everybody right back into it.
Oh, and then they released Planes.
That was
I think that's actually Disney Interactive that did that one. That wasn't actually Pixar.
You're right.
That screamed direct to video.
Yeah.
Just video. That was
because it's
bad.
funny when you look at anything Cars related, they do not mention, like, it's almost like that was the redheaded stepchild.
He should not be named.
They will not be named. They don't talk about planes because it's like,
we don't talk about planes.
We don't talk about planes. It was the Steven Seagal of the movies.
The Steven Seagal of Pixar movies.
Did you guys come to a consensus about the hotel?
Yes.
We haven't put our tacos on or off the table yet, I don't think.
I'm saying I'm putting my tacos on the table for that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They're gonna retheme it. Absolutely.
And on top of that, my tacos are not only on the table, they will have Pixar themed tacos to have at the table.
So I think you needed what's that?
So like tacos with Lincoln Logs in them, or
some kind of, they're gonna give you logs for sure.
I think we need a scale of tacos also, because you and James,
yeah, like there's Taco Bell tacos.
That's what I'm saying.
Street tacos.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, pastor with off the spit or pastor chopped off of the griddle, like all that.
I grew up with white American tacos, right? Like made by white people, aka
and I
my
love
parents.
that you even said it like a white American. You said tacos.
Right, exactly.
Tacos that were like the hard shell and like
exactly like shredded cheese.
Where the best thing that happened was the Dorito shell tacos.
Yeah,
Doritos were invented at Disneyland.
Ground beef, regular shredded cheddar. Like, okay, I grew up with that, but then obviously as I got older and started moving around the country, I've had and now I live in like the unofficial Mexican capital food of the world, and
Fresno.
I think you guys need to have a tier of tacos. Like, okay, tacos on the table, but is this white people tacos, or is this authentic?
Are these tacos or are they tacos?
Exactly.
Jalisco, like that. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
These tacos were imported from Michoacan. Okay.
Exactly.
Oh, don't even get started because then you start talking about different taco styles and forget about it. We have a whole different sidebar freaking show.
I mean, if I'm gonna throw it out there, I would say Jalisco style, right? Just Jalisco style out there.
Yes.
I like the Michoacan.
Michoacan is good there too, though. The
Dude,
adobo,
if you go to San Diego for Comic-Con, there's a place called Tacos El Gordo, and I guess they're from like Tijuana. It'll change your life and your bowels. It's freaking amazing.
Michoacana, that's actually really good too.
Shut up and take my money.
So going back to the other story, going back to the Lego game coming out for PlayStation.
Did we derail the conversation again?
Yeah.
Dude, we're talking about tacos, man. Come on.
Tacos on the table.
Okay, what kind of tacos?
Well, since it's Lego and it has to do with
Blocky Takis.
Yeah, I know, right? These are like 7-Eleven taquitos.
Oh, okay. The tornadoes.
Yeah.
They're the roly tacos.
So they're the X-Lax of tacos.
Yeah. But what's the question though? Like, what's the rumor?
Is the Lego game coming out for PlayStation?
No, isn't everything coming out for PlayStation?
I think that's an easy tacos on the table because I feel like it can't be that hard to scale it to the PS4 and PS5 and just grab somebody. It's the same premise around the Disney stuff.
Especially if it's already on Xbox One and it's on
right.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense that it would be coming out.
It's not an exclusive, right? I mean, it's on everything else.
No, because I guess originally the game itself was on Apple Arcade.
Right.
So it was like
which is why I'm going to download it after we stop this.
Yeah. It was like an Apple exclusive, and then in 2021 they ported it to Nintendo Switch, PC, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S. And I guess
sorry, what now?
X and S.
Whoa.
Yeah.
My X is an S.
Yeah, no. Xbox Series S and M.
That's it. Whoa, hey, is it Rihanna in the building?
Triple Xbox Series.
Triple Xbox. Whips and chains.
Oh my! James in the chat is really asking the hard-hitting questions. Can we throw the Mexican pizza on the table because God bless that thing?
He's upset.
It's coming back.
He's still upset because Taco Bell got rid of it in the first place.
So was my wife. Angel was pissed. She's like, "This is a travesty, sham, and a mockery. It's a travesty, and mockery."
Wait, is she white?
No,
she's from Orange County, so yes, might as well be.
She's
all right. No, I'm gonna give her that. Because my detailer, she is from Mexico, and the other day she said, "Oh, you
hold
should."
on.
What's
my
that? What?
Detailer? You said him.
What?
He said my detailer.
Yeah, no, she's my detailer. She said, "Oh, hey, I'm gonna go get breakfast burritos." I'm like, "Yeah, cool. Where you're going? I'll pay." And she's like, "Oh, Taco Bell." I was like, "What?" I'm like, I'm pulling your Hispanic card because
right now,
if anybody found out that you're eating Taco Bell, you're not allowed to speak Spanish anymore.
Whoa!
Philippe, you're white, dude. Stop.
Apparently, Taco Bell has pretty good breakfast. I've heard
their breakfast burritos are actually decent.
Dude, Philippe, you're white, so you have a vote.
The only thing
if Ray told me he had Taco Bell breakfast burritos and they're good, I'm pulling his card.
He just said they're good.
No, I've heard. I said I've heard.
No, I haven't heard.
What this is where I'll like kind of like I would never try this from Taco Bell if they came out with chorizo.
Yes, you would. You're white,
dude.
Because I would be afraid of what they constitute as chorizo.
They don't constitute real meat anywhere in that place. It doesn't matter.
Give me some of that pink. Never mind.
Woo. Anyway, moving on.
And further gaming news.
Yeah, go for it.
Nintendo Switch rumors that have suggested the Nintendo Switch Online subscribers would gain access to games that were originally released on Game Boy and Game Boy Advance. 4 files were leaked to 4chan, including a Game Boy emulator with the code name Hyoko and a GBA emulator going by Sloop. Hang on. The emulators were seemingly created by Nerd, not distance nerds, but Nerd, which stands for Nintendo European Research and Development. a team that has handled other emulators used on Switch.
Have you guys played Game Boy emulators on computers before?
On computers, I have, yeah.
Yeah,
Nope.
Emulators are actually pretty dope.
Yeah,
I wanted to get one of those Raspberry Pi things built and then do all that stuff, but I just never focused my ADD enough to do it.
Raspberry Pi? Wait, we got Pi?
Raspberry Pi is it's like a mini computer you can hook up to like your TV and stuff like that.
You can basically buy everything off of it off of Amazon and then build it yourself, and then you just download the ROMs and you have seemingly unlimited old school gaming access.
Mm-hmm.
What?
So James gave us the type of taco that's on the table for this.
Jack in the Box taco. Those are terrible. Those are soy, dude. They're
soy
not even
tacos.
Soy tacos.
Soy
with a slice of American cheese in it. It's fucking terrible. It's so bad.
You know what's funny is
who are you?
Those are veggie
soy taco. Soy taco.
Soy taco, okay? Yo soy taco. Yo soy el taco.
Soy taco.
Soy el taco. All right, tacos on the table, guys. Game Boy on the Switch. Is it happening?
Man, I'm on the fence on this one.
Only because it's easy money, I'd say yes. Because people are already doing it. They're already pirating it. So why not try and get some of that money back?
That's a valid. That's valid. What does Duck Hunt have to do with any of this? Duck Hunt was not on Game Boy.
No,
nor is it on Switch.
It's a Nintendo cartridge.
Yeah, but
did you know that you could control the ducks with the other controller?
The other control, yeah.
That was.
I didn't learn that until a year ago.
Yeah,
I was so mad about my childhood
on a Facebook post.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, why did I not know this before?
I think I forgot it.
No, and it was in the instructions. It's it wasn't like something that was hidden. Just nobody read the goddamn instructions.
Dude, you grew up in the 80s. No one read the instructions.
No.
Yeah, just like the other big thing that like just came to light recently, was like people were
people found out about that.
No, like people were people read through the instructions for Donkey Kong and learned that like Mario actually was like a circus performer that used to whip Donkey Kong.
Jeez.
And that's why Donkey Kong becomes.
Was that a hobby when he wasn't plumbing?
Yeah, I know, right? He became a plumber later.
Oh.
Like
he really is from the 80s. He just reinvented himself multiple times.
Like people were talking about how like Mario's an animal abuser.
That was a bad reference.
I got it though. That makes it worse for me.
Karma Chameleon.
Yeah. I mean, it also said you weren't supposed to blow on the cartridges or in the machine, and we all blowing and spitting in it.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna work.
Yeah, I remember prom night in '97.
Magically, we blew the dust out of it. So I mean, you know.
You know what the coolest thing though was was it the Game Genie?
Oh yeah.
Yes, I had that.
Yeah.
All the codes you could put into it.
In the Game Genie and then the Game Genie and the Nintendo.
Yes.
Yep.
That was the best.
All the codes.
Up, down, down, left, right. This Game Genie.
Konami code, baby.
That
for rumors, guys.
That was it. We just blew on the Game Genie. That was the end of rumors.
That's the end of rumors. So then next, we have.
You're so structured. This is adorable.
I know, right? The breakdown, and I don't have a sound cue for this, but the breakdown. We're going to be discussing Moon Knight episode 3.
Last week.
Get a sound of breaking bones. That's where this show's going.
John
Well, Double A, you got this. It's all you now.
Oh my god, that literally has no reference
at all.
At all.
That's almost.
Well, I know. You know why it has no reference? Because we're not here.
You know what you should do? You could probably get away with some like old school kung fu flick, like from like sample something from Wu-Tang, like the fighting.
Oh yeah. No,
you can probably do that.
Usually for the breakdown, I usually play the theme song of the movie or the show in question.
Right. Yep.
But I can't do that on this because we'll get shut down.
Yes, you
Mickey
can.
Mouse will have your ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get.
That was your cue to Mickey Mouse it up.
No. The algorithms will take us down. I've had a show shut down before, so I'm not going to do that.
Oh, I didn't know
stupid
that.
Donkey.
All right. All right. So in episode 3,
bring it back in.
No,
I can't remember. I watched it too, but
I just
can't
watched
remember.
episode 4, so I have to remember episode 3.
I was gonna say, so bringing it back to Cam. So he was saying episode 4 was really good. I haven't watched it yet. I was planning on watching it before this, but I was had some issues. So I'm gonna watch it after this episode when we're done recording here.
Activate spoiler alert because there was someone in the chat that wanted to make sure they hadn't seen any of the episodes yet.
That was Darren, and he actually
he's on the bus. Yeah.
He's on the bus right now. The Moon Knight theme actually is really good. I would play that. It is really good. I've always loved like Middle Eastern sounds, but like doing like that hip hop beat with it is
yes.
It's more like a trap beat, but I mean like it's really good.
I get down with that.
Yeah. So all that being said,
wait, you are a sound engineer.
Yes.
Not by trade, but you are a sound engineer. Why don't you take the Moon Knight intro music,
fart a lot,
twist it, make it a little different?
Yeah, get your MIDI player out, and
I was gonna say by law it has to be at least 25% different than the original.
You can make that work.
Yeah, I mean, I could probably do a remix.
Vanilla Ice had that argument, and look at him now.
Vanilla Ice is the reason that rule exists.
Well, the rule existed before.
No, so before that, like basically, him getting sued by Queen is what created that rule.
Well, no, David Bowie.
Oh, David Bowie. Well, I mean, yeah, it was David Bowie and Queen, but I mean, like, David Bowie as a producer because he produced the original version of that, and there wasn't enough difference. That's why now the law that got put in place because of that whole lawsuit. I am the law.
Wait, what?
Whole different reference.
Because when you say that, I think of Judge Dredd.
That's what.
You're good.
You guys didn't sound like him at all.
I am the law.
No, and the best part is because who's the side character in that movie?
Well, are we talking about Stallone or are we talking about
who's the side character? No, Stallone movie. Who's the side character that he arrests and he's sitting next to him and he's like, "Oh, you're Judge Dredd, Mister. I am the law.
I am the law." That was
I can't remember the character, but I know the actor.
No, what's his name?
I can't think of the actor's name.
Oh,
Rob Schneider.
Thank you.
What?
Rob Schneider.
Rob Schneider.
Bigelow.
Rob Schneider before he got into like heavy comedy because he was doing comedy, but it's funny how he was doing like a lot more like side action roles.
Rob Schneider when he still had more hair.
Mm-hmm. When he had more hair.
Yeah.
My favorite role of his still is from 50 First Dates. The half blind
when he was playing James.
Yeah. When he played James. Don't bad.
Oh, right there, James in the chat. Rob Schneider, Filipino. We claim him. You can have him all day.
Like I said, he was playing James.
But that's what I said before. I was like, it's Filipino. I'm just trying to remember like who it was. Like Rob Schneider, hilarious dude. But no, so
Moon Knight.
Yeah, back on track.
I've got a summary for you guys. The action shifts from London to Cairo. Moon Knight episode 3 shifts focus from Stephen Grant to Mark Spector, reversing their roles from Disney Plus's opening 2 efforts. Arthur Harrow, or is it Harrow? It's Arthur Harrow, right?
Harrow.
Yeah. Has started digging up his beloved Ammit, forcing Mark as the avatar of Egyptian god Khonshu to take drastic measures like summoning other gods and putting on the global firecracker display. Layla joins the fun, and together they successfully unearth the location of Ammit's tomb. So, initial thoughts on this, guys? Did you like it? Did you dislike it? You know,
one of the best episodes I've seen.
Yeah, I will agree 100% with that assessment right there.
The one thing I actually do genuinely like about this show is because it's supposed to be a miniseries, right? Miniseries typically there's not multiple seasons. It's a condensed show and it's fast paced.
Yeah.
They could have taken his split personality and done a big reveal at the end of season 1 after 10 to 12 episodes,
like Fight Club,
and then dragged what we're already getting into season 2. You know what I mean? The fact that they are so fast paced with their reveals and what they're doing. I was actually shocked that we got all of the avatars from. Oh, spoiler alert!
None of them were blue.
We got all the gods and all that.
Yeah, no, that was
that joke.
So good. And just how he is placating and gaslighting
there, and like all the past avatars. I'm sorry, wrong series.
Like the blue. He says that joke. Like the blue people.
Yeah.
No, I
was talking Last Airbender.
No one's seen that.
Everyone's seen that. Get out of here with that.
No, they
I
haven't.
literally have not.
Thank you, Ray. Neither have I.
Great.
When that came out, I thought these people are in blue, and I was like, "What is this? What?"
The movie sucked, but and I mean the last Airbender movie like was terrible, but the show was actually really good.
It was the last Airbender movie. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, let's not get into how crappy that movie was.
That's why it was the last one.
Yeah, I know, right? No, they're doing a series right now.
Are they really? Oh, that's right. Yeah,
They're
yeah,
doing
yeah.
a live action series on Netflix, and then they're going to be doing more. They just announced that they're creating a whole like more shows to dive more like into that universe more.
We're getting so off track.
I know. So going back to Moon Knight. So in episode 3, it opens and closes with Enta by DJ Kabu, which is the song,
Okay.
And the song's it's called Batwane's Beak sample. Like the sample is like heavy in there. It also can be heard when Mark Spector wakes up in the Egyptian taxi heading for the nearest airport. I mean, like it's so crazy, just like the things that happen, like how they just kind of like take each other over.
Yeah.
Right? Because you have Mark, you have Steven, right?
Mhm.
There's a scene, without giving away any spoilers, but like this scene, and again, I haven't seen episode 4, so you guys might know that this already happened if it did. But there's a third personality that he has called Jake Lockley.
Well, yeah, no, they're because both of them in the last episode they are both losing chunks of time, and neither one of them know what's going on.
Right. So that to me, that was like, okay, so that means that they have to be bringing either Jake Lockley in, or they're bringing in another character. What makes that funny? Again, and I don't know if it's not even on our Easter egg thing right here, but Jake Lockley as a character, his day job, he's a taxi driver.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. So like
only did some research and saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's funny how you get this scene where Mark wakes up and he's in a taxi, and it's like, oh, we get this, but like neither of them know, like him and Steven know what's going on, and he's in a taxi. Like I saw that Easter egg, like straight up.
Yeah, no, I got it. Yeah, for sure.
What'd you think of him spinning back time?
If I could turn
It was the way they did it was dope.
Bum, bum, bum. Nothing.
Find a way.
Dun, dun, dun.
The way
Our time back. Did you say?
You've got me because I'm lost on that karaoke song. You got me beat.
Oh man. Anyway,
and Cam just said right there, I'm not going to say anything about episode 4. So I think I may have already predicted what's happening in the next episode. And again, I haven't seen episode 4, but I know the comics, right? I know Moon Knight as a character. So that's the whole thing, is like I anticipated that. Like I was already surprised that they did so much with Steven, because Steven is such a minor character in the comics, and Jake is a much larger character in the comics.
so they better not be building this up for another season.
I don't
want
think
this thing. I want this thing wrapped up, one season, done.
I hope that they build it up to a movie. That would be dope, because they haven't done that really yet, except for WandaVision. Yeah, sure, but I mean,
well, here's the thing about, and again, I'm jumping into predictions before we even like really do this.
Starting rumors.
Do you believe in life after love? Do you believe in life after
deeper,
love?
Deeper.
Do you believe in love after love?
There it is.
Is Christopher Neal in the chats? What up, dog?
Right now, Chris Neal is in the chat right now.
What's up, man?
Weren't you guys on an episode together?
No, we were not.
Oh, you weren't? Okay.
No.
I thought for some reason I thought you guys were on an episode together on Hardly Heroes.
No. But we always went back and forth with the emails.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up, dude?
Yeah. But no, going back. So I was saying that
best episode for sure.
Episode 3.
Yeah.
Episode?
Best episode for sure.
Hi, Christopher. Sorry.
And again, rest in peace. What was the actor that passed away in the middle of?
I'm not gonna butcher his name.
I don't know, dude.
But he was supposed to be was actual character, like his nemesis, right? In the comics.
In the comics, he is. Yeah. That's what I was saying. Is so in the comic books, Moon Knight. It's funny because we were talking about this on Chris Neal's show, the episode that he was on, about whether Moon Knight was going to be a part of the Avengers or not, right? And Moon Knight is a defender. He's not an Avenger, because he's a street level.
He
character.
defends. He doesn't avenge.
Well, because the defenders are usually street level characters, and then when you get like the more cosmic and like godlike characters, they're usually a part of the Avengers, right?
Side note: his name was Gaspard Ulay.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, who it was now?
Ulay.
Uleo.
La Llorona?
Gaspard ukulele.
La Llorona.
Gaspard something terroristy.
Right.
Wow.
But,
Shot.
wow. Wow.
He wasn't a terrorist. He was French. He wasn't doing anything.
Uriel.
Frenchmen can be terrorists.
Can they? What are they going to take your cigarette?
No in.
Yeah, they can. They can.
I'll snail you. How dare you?
No. You know how much a terrorist they are. They judge your art. They judge your art, and they tell you that you are terrible.
They judge you by
Sounds
the
like
way
a
you say
Mexican
croissant.
family.
Croissant.
Croissant. That's a tasty croissant.
Yeah. Oui. Stop talking about my genital area. Oui. Chris Neal.
Yeah, Chris Neal.
Said Frenchmen are natural terrorists.
Well, there goes our French viewership. It's taking a
right?
dip tomorrow, let me assure you.
All of our viewership in France, we don't apologize. I'm sorry.
We don't have anybody in France, and I don't want anybody in from France.
What about the Coneheads?
We want the Germans.
Oh God, guys!
Oh no!
From the distance nerding jet, it is the John Mess 5000.
He's gonna lecture us on the video we didn't
what's
reference.
happening?
He's gonna lecture us. You watch.
Oh, my mic's not working.
Hello, yes, it is. Your head's not
You guys
working.
hear me?
You guys hear James? I can't hear James at all.
I can hear him just fine.
Can hear just fine.
I'll fix it.
Can you guys hear James?
Yeah, I can hear James.
I'm messing with you. No, James, we can hear you fine, man.
I can hear James.
Are you serious?
I can hear James.
I can hear James.
I can
Totally.
hear James.
Serious, dude. We can hear you.
I
We're
can hear
fine.
James. I can hear
Now I'm
James.
messing with my
I can hear James.
my
Is it just-
microphone.
It's
I can
just
hear
probably
James.
it's
Mess with
probably
hear James.
turbulence from the jet.
I wish
Hold
I
on.
didn't see James, but I can hear James.
Chris Neal said, "Sorry, we love you, France, but also I don't speak for the show."
Sorry, I'm late. Did we start yet? Has the show started?
Yeah,
We're ready for the geek
No, it hasn't.
update.
We just did the Geek End update. If you wanna do the
perfect.
Can you go ahead?
right
Can
on
you do the Debbie
time.
spot, James? Do the Debbie spot.
Yeah.
Debbie brought if Phil if the show is brought to you by Poddex.
I love that he did this.
Phil is
Breaking news.
just in.
This just in. James is still prepared for the
If the
show.
podcast is powered by Poddex, Philippe is powered by Debbie.
And I finished my W already, so
Cool.
Sorry,
now
I'm
you're
late.
late.
I don't know what's happening. I got lost in a coma. I don't
Lost
know.
in love.
he
James,
got lost in a in a Jack in the Box taco coma.
Dude, you're old, man. You can't eat that stuff.
My
Not this late
tacos
tonight.
are
Fine.
on the table.
No.
Many tacos on the table.
no,
Those are Funko
no.
tacos.
Look at that.
The Funko tacos.
Yeah, my Funko can hold that taco. It's perfect. Look at that.
You know what? Your Funko could probably hold that, and it'll never go bad.
Yeah,
So
it's true.
you-
100%.
There you go.
100%. It'll still be crispy.
I'll buy that for $1.
Going back to what you talked about episode 3, like
No, so yeah, going back. James, since you're just hopping in right now, we just
Yes.
went over everybody's kind of like how they feel about the episode 3. What's your take on episode 3, man?
Episode 3,
attack,
I thought it was good.
Into the Sith.
Padme was a little dicey,
There it is.
You know,
Thank you.
She was a
I
little
called my
whiny,
shot on that one.
right? Moon Knight.
Hello there.
Dude, by the way, you didn't read my line in the chat. God damn it!
I told you he wasn't a lecturist about the video.
You don't need.
I told
we
you.
need a Moon Knight theme, but like a Banda Moon Knight theme, and then we're good
Yeah,
on
you get away
copyright
with it.
infringement.
Just
right?
get your MIDI
Bum,
player
bum,
out and you'll be
bum,
fine.
Bum, 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 bum,
There
bum,
you
bum, bum.
go.
Just slow the beats down a little bit, or speed up the beats for a minute, and you'll be fine.
There you go. It's perfect. Anyway, episode 3. I thought it was great. I love how this feels like Indiana Jones-ish / National Treasure-ish. I like it that we're going on an adventure, and I don't know anything about Moon Knight, so it's fun just learning about this character. Like I've heard.
No,
that
Darren, don't listen, Darren. Sorry.
Yeah, Darren in the chats, we're talking about it right now, buddy.
Don't listen.
Oh, we're gonna
Abort
spoil it for
mission.
you. Just cover your ears, Darren. Don't leave the
Earmuffs.
stream.
Darren earmuffs.
We need the download, so don't leave the stream. Just cover your ears. But yeah, I love the adventure. I heard the whole thing about Jake Lockley and like he's a third personality.
Right.
That sounds interesting. But I think they're gonna kind of keep it the two personalities.
Sure.
You know, just Steve and what's his name? Mark. Jazz hands.
Yeah,
jazz hands. I think they're gonna leave it as those two, and then what you guys are saying about like a reveal at the end. I think it might be Jake is gonna get revealed at the end.
I think it's gonna be John Cena.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
No!
John Cena.
Anyway,
There you go. Chris Neal got it. Night
Yeah.
of the Museum meets National Treasure. I like it.
And John Cena.
Yeah.
John Cena.
I love it.
The short version of it.
Oh my God.
I think I'm not spoiling anything. It'd be hilarious if at some point, like even if it's in just a throwaway joke in the last episode, that they revealed that he has another personality and it's actually Scotty. The guy that they kept calling him at the museum, just some random dude named Scotty.
Oh yeah. That would actually be pretty funny.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, I think you do a disservice to the character if you don't introduce Jake Lockley, at least even in like passing and everything like that. But I mean, like again, you're getting way more out of Stephen Grant than you ever did in the comics, and it's actually kind of refreshing a little bit.
I got a prediction. So they
Our
introduced.
predictions are always wrong, by the way.
What is it called? The Enid? The Enid, like the group
Ennead.
of
Ennead,
the group of gods.
Yeah, the Ennead.
Call me an idiot.
Yes.
I'm calling
in my
you
head.
guys
Are you
an
reading my mind?
idiot. But I have a feeling something is going to happen to those guys because a couple of them had lines, which is great, but then a
And
couple
vague
didn't.
predictions.
They're getting whacked. Somebody's whacking these gods somehow.
Like,
Oh, well, you got to wait to see
Osiris.
the opening of season 4. The opening of episode 4. Just wait to the opening of episode 4.
Do they kill Osiris?
Hey, you can't-
ODB, rest in peace.
we can't talk about that.
Big baby
Bruno?
Jesus.
Wu-Tang is
We
for the
can't talk
kids.
about episode 4.
That's why I said just wait. I didn't spoil anything.
Espera.
I haven't watched episode 4 yet, so I
That's
mean,
what I'm saying.
Hey,
No, I'm not spoiling
random
anything.
side note for Wu-Tang is for the children. Wu-Tang and Nos will be in Sacramento.
I
at
saw
the,
that.
are they
Yeah,
going to
I'm
be? In
going.
Sac? 'Cause I saw them announced for New York. I didn't realize that they're going to be in Sac.
Oh yeah, they are, and I'm on the ticket wait list. $145 for regular tickets. Ouch.
Wow.
It's
Can you
Wu Tang.
just live stream it?
Nas, though.
Can you go live on the Disney Instant feed?
Yeah,
Fuck
Like,
yeah.
watch-
yeah. Go live on the Instagram and just go ahead and go live.
Yeah,
Like,
nonstop.
what's happening right now? Like Wu Tang is forever.
Protect the
Forever.
neck.
I'll get our stream taken down for that.
I know,
Not-
right?
Not for some crazy 8-bit beats that Sony thinks they own.
8-bit beats.
Hey, the 8-bit beats.
Damn it. So where are we
Anyway.
with Moon Knight?
That's
Derailed.
pretty much it right there, man. We were just finishing up, so I mean, you got in the last second.
Do you guys have any predictions?
I
No,
don't
I-
because I don't know enough about this. I'm just along for the ride because I
No,
think
we
it's
didn't.
an
We didn't
amazing
get to
show.
everything. We didn't talk about the Black Panther stuff and the.
What Black Panther?
Again, I didn't want to go too spoilery.
No.
It's kind of like more of a like an overall like spoiler-free review.
I didn't say anything.
I mean, we've talked about certain things that have happened on the episode, but I feel like it's better to give our feelings on the episode than it is
That's
to
your feelings.
go everything.
You know them to be true.
Mainly because there are people who don't want to be spoiled yet. So
I validate your feelings, buddy.
I
This is
I
a safe
think
space.
I feel
It's a safe
seen.
space.
I feel seen.
I think
Okay, wait.
We'll hug it out.
after
We'll hug it
the
out.
finale, I think what we'll do is we'll do a full spoiler review of the entire show.
Can
Well, it's
can
not
I?
a spoiler if it's the season finale.
I know, right? Defeats the
That's a good
purpose
point.
of spoiling.
What were you gonna-
Wait, I was gonna say, can I piggyback on my
I'll give you a piggyback.
some of these
right,
gods
James?
are gonna. I know every time we see each other, I want to piggyback
That's right.
about the gods dying.
Mhm.
So I think some of these guys are gonna get whacked in this show or later
Whacked.
on. But
He's gone full Godfather.
We also
I want
Listen, espera.
You, your mother, your father,
jeez.
everybody dead.
Shut up, take my money.
It's just random like ADD nonstop, huh?
Oh yeah, terrible. We're the worst.
It's our personal tribute to Thick. We want to just make sure that just
Exactly.
left, right, center.
This is how like Steve's, what's his name, Moon Knight's head,
I'm sorry, who's
Yeah.
Steve?
like all this
Steve?
time. What's his name? Steven?
Stephen
Stephen
Grant.
Hawking.
Just some respect.
John
R.I.P.
Cena?
Stephen Hawking.
You said John Cena?
Okay, my prediction.
Go.
We've gotten to see some of these gods or deities that are living in another dimension that come to Earth. We also know that as Guardians do the same thing.
Yeah.
And we get hints of it in the new trailer for Thor Love and Thunder. That
I got you, baby.
Thank you. The Greek mythos with
Yeah.
Zeus and all that's going to be coming in.
Right, because we did see Zeus in the trailer.
I think Gore, the God Butcher, played by Christian Bale, is going to start jumping to these different religions or deities. Whether it's Egyptian,
Butchering the gods.
yeah, as Guardian or whatchamacallit, Greek. He's just going to start whacking fools.
But I don't necessarily disregard that. But
Well, thank you for saying you don't disregard it. You could have
But
been like,
didn't
"Oh,
they say
I
that
like
they
it."
just
That's
turn him to stone?
Interesting.
Isn't it? And don't they just turn him to stone when they want to get rid of him?
Well, the
i.e.,
last one
not
they imprison
necessary.
him.
Yeah.
Imprison him in the little stone statue.
Yeah, and the little trinkets you buy at the gift shop.
Right.
Yes.
In their little Funko Pops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically,
what I'm saying
you
is,
could
like-
be on my wall in front of me. I could have Egyptian and deities sitting here, like
Egyptian lover.
Egyptian
lover.
baby.
Egyptian lover, baby.
Mm.
There you go, Stay Puft. Oh, somebody got some calories and went to Baskin Robbins for that Funko Pop.
Bow wow wow wow.
I see you. I see you, Schmedian.
Wow 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 wow
what is
wow.
happening? What is happening?
We're supposed to all four of us recreate that song, and you guys are not participating.
I don't know what song that is. That sounds
Egyptian
terrible.
lover,
Oh my
Egyptian
God.
lover, baby.
baby.
Egyptian lover. Egyptian lover, baby.
Baby.
Wow 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 wow.
Because that sounds nothing like it.
Egypt,
Doo-noo-noo.
Now, now, now.
Egypt.
James
This
got
is
it.
the whitest version of
Wow,
Egyptian lover that's
wow,
ever
wow.
been
Exactly
played
right.
Egyptian lover is the name of the singer. The song
Yes,
is actually called Egypt, Egypt.
Thank you
Egypt.
for that, Alex
You're
Trebek.
welcome.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Alex.
Oh man, that joke is 10 times funnier because Agent AA is a giant Trebek fan.
I do. I love me some Jeopardy.
Don't you never watch Jeopardy?
And how do we
Come on,
transition out
Encino
of
man,
there?
nobody.
I don't know. So, guys, that's it for the night.
Did you mention Powerhouse?
I did at the beginning of the show. If you want to mention them again, by all means, man.
Did you mention the download?
Did you do the news yet?
I know. Have you done rumors?
Hey, don't forget Poddex.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
And
no, no,
we're
no, no,
here
don't
to
forget,
nerd
James,
together.
James just got here, so you have to recap the show.
Yeah.
That's right. We got to recap the recap of the recap.
Call Jackie back in.
Jesus.
Call
While
Jackie
we
back
recap the recap of the Jackie!
Show is derailed.
Yeah, well, as soon as you got here.
Egypt.
in. Fun fact: it's not called Egyptian Lover. It's the Egyptian Lover is the artist.
So that being all said, we got merch, people.
I have a sponsor
merch,
in my
people.
room. Where is it? There it is.
What?
I have a
You got-
sponsor in my room. Look at that.
Yeah, you do.
How did that get there?
It's on your wall.
Is it John Cena? Because you can't see him.
John Cena!
Oh,
I
look
just
at us.
noticed that.
You got some overlays happening. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
again, I'm just trying to bring up that we have merch, people.
We do have merch.
We do got
We-
merch, people.
I'm not
I've
wearing a
got
shirt tonight.
Yeah.
Merch.
Sorry.
Guys, we got shirts, we got stickers, we got all kinds of stuff. If you want a shirt, all you got to do is DM us on your social media of choice. As long as you let us know what your size is and what your address.
I want this one.
I blanked right there. Your address. $20 for anybody local to Sacramento. $25 if I got to ship it to you.
That easy. Just
That-
DM us. Look at all.
That's easy.
Now, stickers. I wish I had
That's
these.
easy?
Yeah, that was easy.
You know, on the sticker note, this is the dad in me coming out.
Hi, Poppy.
I was just kind of putting them up everywhere, just random places.
I think
Sitting at
that's
a
kid
stop
in you,
sign,
good
hop
boy.
out real quick, like I'm in my 20s. Boom, slap it on something. And then
Did you get
was
me
like-
too?
I was like, dude, shit, man. Someone might fucking call because I'm defacing my property because I have fucking stuck them up everywhere.
This is how you think as an adult, right? Because as a kid, it's like popping stickers, and then you're like, oh wait, hold on.
Because even the doctor, like when we went hiking, we're in a national park, and I put one on a fucking garbage can, and she's like, "Wait a minute, don't
That's a
fucking
federal
do that."
offense for defacing national property.
And you're canceled.
Oh,
you just canceled our show.
I just want you to know if you guys get any nasty emails from somebody in the Central Valley area, I apologize.
Probably gonna happen.
Well, now this show can't be aired because you just outed himself.
Sorry.
This is not proof.
That was me.
I'm saying he's gonna get some shirts from us. So yeah, man, just go ahead and message us on any social media, and just let us know your sizes, and we'll get it taken care of for you.
Is that chemotherapy?
No, that's not chemo.
Call back to last week.
That looks more like some. That looks like some twin action right there.
Yeah, that's some twin.
You don't know which one they are. You just
winning.
It's one of them.
I just gave him all my tacos and said, "Just do whatever you got to do.
All of
That's
your
fine.
Franco tacos.
Spread them on the wall. Do whatever.
Just leave me alone.
Daddy's on stream.
I don't know which one you are.
When you were talking about
The
you had like
tacos fall down
daddy issues with your stickers, I thought you were gonna be like, I'm slapping them around. I'm like, slapped
Daddy?
them up on a wall, and
like some
I pulled
sausage?
my back. I was like, oh, he's getting old too.
I
That's good.
Oh man,
He wants to know if my OG shirt's making a comeback because I wore it last week. I didn't wear it this week. No, and
'Cause you did
unfortunately,
laundry.
it's just the one that Philippe is wearing.
Mhm.
We don't have the OG one anymore. That is just the
logo
that one, just the logo.
I would totally get that.
If you guys want it, let me know. I can get it.
You can get it made.
I
know
got
a
people.
guy.
Limited edition.
I know
Let's
a guy.
go.
There you go, limited edition. Now, guys, we
Okay,
have two
alright.
shows for everybody to choose from on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. We have The Build every Monday from 6 to 8. Jump in with us and hang out with some celebrities and do some nerdy brackets. Actually, you know what bracket we got coming up next?
Which one?
Best ride at Disneyland.
No, they have terrible rides. It should be the
Oh,
best
you
ride
are
at Six Flags.
bitter.
You know how
Oh.
I feel about Disneyland, but I'm not going to hate on anybody. But Six Flags has the rides. It should be the best ride at Disneyland or at Six Flags.
No, but that's the thing is that's local to us, and we have people that are,
There's a Six Flags down here. How dare you?
Exactly. That's the one I'm referencing because the one up north is fucking terrible.
Where's this Six Flags? Is that the one that was on fire?
Six Flags instead.
No, the one in Valencia, is it Valencia, right?
Thank
Ray?
you for not saying Valencia. Christ.
No.
Yeah, Valencia. You're right.
Yeah, no, that one is way superior.
That's the one that was on fire, right? Like
Was it
I
on
don't know,
fire?
a decade ago? Wasn't it like a decade ago? Or I'm thinking of Magic Mountain. My bad.
This
Oh.
thing
Yeah.
park is on fire.
That's a good like Monistat 7 commercial. I have always said that. For yeast infections, they should get her to go, "This girl is on fire." No one ever fucking talks to me about like marketing or anything.
Squeal that Raider Ray just did right now. That was
Thank you for mansplaining.
Is
yeast
that how those
infections
work?
for the ladies in the
There's
chat?
no
Thank you for
ladies in the
mansplaining that.
chat. There's
I know.
none.
I'm trying to answer Darren's question here. So, Darren, this week we have Alec Davis and Bridget Santos. Alec Davis is the guy who owns the bikes from Sons of Anarchy. It's got a lot of like good stories and stuff like that. And then Bridget Santos is a hardcore horror movie nerd. So we're gonna be talking that kind of stuff.
And yes, Darren James is in the lower right corner, just below me.
What's
where
up,
he always
Darren?
should be.
right there.
There you go.
They have some pretty good stories, and there's a story specifically from Capitola Comic-Con that I want him to talk about.
Yeah, I want to hear the story because I've heard you guys talk about it, but I haven't heard the story. So
yeah, and I want him to tell the story because it's both messed up but hilarious at the same time.
Yeah. Ooh, Jester G-Man in the chat has a good question. When are hats making their debut? And I will tell you,
I didn't want to ask.
One of my favorite hats is from your guys' old podcast that I wear
know.
all the time.
I see pictures of you still wearing it.
Because that hat, one, matches almost everything that I wear. It fits perfect, and it is so well made. That hat was worth the $20, hands down. That hat is so good.
Spoiler, we are working on hats.
How do you work on them? You just get them.
And it's the same company.
Okay. Will it be the leather logo on it, just like
no
the show that shall not be named?
You can still name it.
You can say it. You can say Herd the Heroes.
Oh yeah, they're not a show anymore, so it doesn't matter.
It's probably going to be the same company. It won't be the leather patch. It'll be like a patch of the logo that you have, where it's just the D, N, and lightning bolt.
Gotcha.
It'll just be that. So, and it's probably going to be full color, and we're going from there in some kind of, I think it's called sublimated patch style. So you know how like this is kind of a patch versus
embroidered.
Yeah, versus rays, which is like embroidered, like 3D.
Yeah,
embroidered.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
bumpy.
If you want to get technical, bumpy.
It's an innie and an outie. No, I'm excited. I want a hat. I need a hat.
Yeah, we're working on it.
Again, so I was derailed a little bit, but the other
he scolded us again.
The other show that we do is the show you guys are watching right now. So from 7 to about whenever we finish, we do the download. So come and join us on Mondays and Wednesdays for the shows that we do to try and entertain you people. Try to entertain. We're not the most entertaining people. I lied. We're pretty entertaining. Not to toot our own horns.
I need to cut my nails, apparently.
Toot.
Well, that all being said, guys.
Hey, you know what's funny about this?
Oh boy, here we go.
I'm usually not on this side of like the stream where I'm like getting
you're a raider.
to do the derailing and like doing whatever and talking. It's kind of fun.
It is kind of fun.
There's a lot of freedom in this. Okay, I see where you guys
I will tell you,
I'm always upset that I'm derailing him all the time. And now
my level of frustration when I'm listening to Phil and Thick talk is like sometimes I have to turn the show off. I'm like, I can't even fucking listen because it gets.
I can't even. Oh my god, I can't even. Oh wait, oh my bad.
Oh yeah, look at this, Summer Rae.
Summer Rae.
Lost his beer.
It's Ray on Ray.
Why do you have matches? Why do you have matches?
That's it. Those are tongs for the barbecue, sir.
Oh, okay. My bad.
You see the flip flops.
You
see the flip flops.
You need a pedicure too.
Those are tongs.
Darren wants to know, James, in the chat, if you are going to be at Powerhouse.
I will be at Powerhouse. Heck yes. Right. Yes, Darren. We've been chatting on Instagram. I know you've been thinking you were talking to Phil a lot, but you've been talking to the both of us because that's how we roll.
Sometimes talking to yourself.
And yeah, I'll message myself a lot on Instagram too.
Yeah. Fun fact: if you message distance nerding, it goes to both me and James. So
I figured.
And I mean, technically me too, but I don't ever respond.
Don't pull the curtain out.
on distance nerding, I've always wondered this. Not in the chat that we have, but in the Instagram one. Is it just you two for Instagram?
Oh, it's pulling the curtain back even more.
So if I messaged the distance nerding, it's you and Phil.
Yeah. It's just us.
All right.
But
and
that's really good to know. Just so you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we get all your jokes. We get all the crazy inappropriate jokes. Yes, we get all those. But sometimes we'll turn over the Instagram to like Ray when he's like in Disneyland and whatnot.
Yeah. No, I got you. The Instagram takeovers, those I understand, but as far as getting, okay.
Yeah, anytime you message distance nerding, it's both me and James. So anything you send that Instagram, we both get.
Now automatically, I'm hoping he sends a message and I'm going to respond.
Which is fine.
Automatically.
It's just sometimes I may be saying something and I'm like, oh, I hope somebody doesn't read that.
It's all good.
Right?
I mean, the ones you send me on my personal Instagram are like way worse. So
That's different. That's way different.
Yeah, we appreciate those pictures.
But yeah, guys, I was gonna get into this. Pluggables.
You got scolded
Ray
again.
Ray. Tell us where everybody can find you.
Apparently on your screen right now, you can find me very largely. Instagram, Twitter, I think Facebook, it's the same thing. Ray Ray, RayderRay, because I am a Raider fan.
Raiders.
So, that's right. That's basically it. I don't have enough of a life to do anything fun or exciting. So
wait, and if they want to get a hold of you, and if you're in Sacramento, right?
Just grab me. If they want to get a hold of me, just grab me.
May 7th.
May 7th I'll be coming up. I'm flying on the Distance Nerding Southwest jet.
Yep.
Saturday afternoon, so that we can all go to. Pause for applause. So we can all go to a screening of Doctor Strange in the Multiverse. Doctor Strange Part 2.
You can do it. You can do it.
Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
That really pisses me off to no end.
We're going May 7th at a 9 p.m. show at the Century Arden. Is that right?
Yes,
Century
sir.
Arden.
All right. So we've got.
If anybody's out there in Sacramento land or Northern California land or wherever land you want to come hang out with us and go see Doctor Strange with us, we're going to a Saturday evening showing. Just let us know if you're interested. We'll check on tickets and all that good stuff. Just like how Young Phil's checking out his beard that he just shaved.
We can all throw popcorn at each other, share gummy bears, whatever.
Yeah.
And all that kind of stuff.
It'll be great. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
What are you guys pointing at?
Yes, sir.
Tell us where everybody can find you, man. What are your
right there? I see you.
I'm right here.
Yes.
If you're ever in picturesque Central Valley, it is a destination point, so please come by and see me. Now, you can find me predominantly in the Distance Nerdington post on Facebook as Aaron Watson, and you can find me, and I changed my name on Instagram, so it's a little bit easier to find. It's still just agent_double_A. And I will not be in Sacramento May 7th. They left me out of that. So
you son of
wants to watch the movie with me by myself,
we can go to Texas and watch it with you.
I'll be in Texas.
We're more than invited.
I'll be in Texas for work.
I felt bad for about 3 seconds. Then I remember you're going to Texas
for work. For work. I'm not going for leisure.
Leisure.
If you come back the next day, I'm willing to go again.
Okay.
Same.
And we can hold hands. All right, John Mez 5000.
Hey, yeah. There. Find me everything at Distance Nerding. If you want to send me money, you can send me on Venmo. James-Navarro-13 because there's.
What are you, an influencer now?
Yeah, an influencer.
I just brought it up because I'm looking at my Facebook and I'm slanging Funkos right now.
He's like, I'm looking at my bills and currently there's a lot of red.
Yeah. Hey, I sold $400 worth of Funko Pops today, so everybody just back up. Everybody back up. Everybody back up.
All right.
The jet needs fuel.
We lost the Aaron, but we're going to come back over here real quick. Darren, we probably aren't going to be doing a spoiler review. We'll probably do a basic review, and then we'll do spoilers maybe like a couple weeks later. We try not to do spoilers right away.
Why don't we record one while we're there and just post it later?
We could do that too.
Huh.
Yeah.
We'll do like a quick after. But guys, of course, you can follow Distance Nerding on all of the social medias like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, YouTube, all those places, right?
Wait, you know what? You know what we're gonna do? Facebook, TikTok, all the things. Twitter, Instagram. We're gonna start a Amazon page because I get a lot of people asking like, "Hey, what mics do you use? What XLR cable? What this? What that?" So we're gonna add some stuff so. People that are looking for some of the equipment that we've been using and podcast questions, whatever, we're going to start a little Amazon thing. So you can go see. And we're going to have nose trimmers. So, create a ray. Can highlight some
and that's where you can get the Distance Nerding cannon and you can get the Distance Nerding tank.
Boom.
Flamethrower, but not
the Distance Nerding flamethrower. Well, the Distance Nerding flamethrower, for everybody, just to pull the curtain back a little bit, right? The Distance Nerding flamethrower is really just hairspray and a lighter.
Oh my God, I was farting with a lighter. Oh boy. I may have miscalculated where we're going with our marketing.
The TikToks, man. Darren, I think you would actually enjoy the TikToks. I have a lot of Mickey content on there. But yeah, so have something you want to discuss. I'm trying to do it as like James as possible, but I'm not good at it. James, you want to do that?
Have something you want to discuss? Tell us what you're nerding out on and make sure to let us know in the Facebook group, The Distance Nerdington Post.
Now, guys, you can buy us a taco. Join the taco party. Go to distancenerding.com and hit that taco party button, and you can buy us tacos. And those tacos go back into everything we do for you guys. And all it is basically you're just funding your own fun.
And the good news is you guys get to supply the tacos that we put onto the table.
100%.
I like that. That's good. That's
I
good.
just came up with that myself right now.
Okay.
Right. Ready? Everybody, all together. Say it at once.
Yeah.
Thanks
for nerding
together.
Together.
Yeah.
Well done, everybody.
Yes.
Thanks for nerding together.
Yep.
Keep nerding together.
Thanks, Darren. Thanks, Jester. Thanks, Cam.
Thanks, chat.
You guys are awesome. Thanks, Chris.
Everybody in the room, and we end it with
John C.
We'll see you guys next week. It's time for the dance party. Where do I go first? Right away. Lean like a trouble. Elbows up side to side.
You have more tacos?
Distant nerding.
Hold on, Jenny. We're just gonna get into a Funko competition. Parachutes are light sticks.
I'll see you guys next week.
Peace.